Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Tevaron here, and welcome back to Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair, where we are about to find out exactly who is dead in the music venue. I think it's Ibuki, but we won't know till we actually go in, so let's do that. I clenched my teeth and reached my hand toward the door. Huh? What the heck? Why is it locked? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, I was able to go through here just a few minutes ago. That is very suspicious.
For now.
Then, why don't we try from another entrance?
Nope.
This is the only entrance to the music venue. There isn't even a window we can go through. There's no back door at all. There's no fire exits. But why is it locked? I don't understand it myself, but...
Let's go!
If it won't open, the only thing we can do is force our way through. I wonder if that's going to be possible. Of the four of us, two of us are girls, you know? Still, four is a lot of people, even if two of them are slightly weaker than the other two.
It's got nothing to do with you!
It doesn't matter if you can do it or not. We have to try.
Damn right!
Let's go. We'll all charge at the same time. Ready, set? At Fuyuhiko's signal, we charged into the door at full speed. Oh, the door moved. Maybe it'll open easily after all.
Yep.
Yeah, even with two girls here.
Let's go!
All right, one more time. At Fuyuhiko's signal, we charged into the door one more time. Well done! Way to take charge, Fuyuhiko. I really am growing to like you more and more. It was like a live performance had just ended. That moment of silence just before the audience breaks out in thunderous applause. And a few minutes after that silence, a scream surfaced. Yeah, that's Ibuki. And Hyoko? Wait a minute. When did Hyoko get here? There wasn't just a hanged body. There was also another body, a suspended body belonging to Hyoko. Well, we are officially in deadly life now for Chapter 3.
A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
No, that's right. There's two bodies, so two announcements.
A body? Now then!
Two body discovery announcements in a row. That means... the hanged body with a hemp bag on its head. Hyoko's suspended body. Both of these bodies had been discovered at the same time. But when Hajime was in here earlier, it was just Ibuki. And we can't have been gone for longer than 10 to 15 minutes tops, right? What is this?
What?
Yoko, and who the hell is that other one wearing the hemp bag?
Could it be?
Two victims? Well, in game 1, it was possible for there to be two victims per murderer. He's never said anything like that in this one, so there could actually be more than two, unless he changes the rules again. But when I was here earlier, I didn't see Hyoko's body. I only saw the hanged body over there. Not even 10 minutes passed, but still, why?
Yeah!
What is this? Impossible, impossible, impossible! It's impossible for killings to happen on this island! Well, the evidence says otherwise.
Shut the hell up!
This is just...
For now, We should lower that person wearing the hemp bag to the ground. Leaving it like that is just too sad.
Yes. Oh.
No, but what about preserving the crime scene?
Damn it!
Who fucking cares about that? Can we get a camera and take pictures? There's a control panel for the batten lighting on the wing of the stage. You can lower the body with that. That one. Fuyuhiko ran over to the wing of the stage and pressed a button on the control panel. With a motorized sound like the growl of a starving beast, the batten lighting slowly descended. When it descended enough for us to reach it, we all worked together to lower the body. Now, I'm going to take off the hemp bag, okay? Even though I expected it, I still didn't want to confirm that reality. Under the hemp bag, there was no denying the face that I saw belonged to Ibuki.
Damn it!
It's all my fault. If only I did a better job watching over Ibuki. You're wrong. It's not your fault, Mikan. No matter how we feel, no, the one at fault is...
What's the matter?
Jeez, it feels like someone died in here or something.
Hey.
So, you finally show up, the root of all evil.
What the heck?
How dare you call your big brother the root of all evil? I even went to the trouble of bringing everyone for you.
Bringing everyone?
Ah!
Yeah, that is the one thing about his announcements. They don't say where the bodies were found.
Are you kidding me?
What the hell is going on here?
That is impossible.
Ibuki and Hiyoko?
What?
So, 2 people have been killed.
What?
Whoa there, that's not all. I've also summoned the others who were at the hospital.
The others?
This is troubling.
Looks like another serious incident occurred while I was unaware.
Damn it.
I can't believe they did such a horrible thing. You two got better really quickly. Nagito, Akane, are you okay?
Huh?
Of course. What do you mean, of course?
No way!
Are you talking about the despair disease? Jeez, you guys, that stuff is totally over now.
That seems convenient.
Hey.
Yeah, 'cause I got bored.
That's...
For that silly reason?
And now that the killing has started, there's no need to keep that motive around anymore. Yeah, that despair disease is gone now, so you don't have to worry about it anymore.
What'd you say?
What the heck? That's impossible. How can you spread a disease and cure so easily?
Phew.
Aw, who cares about the itty-bitty details? What matters is that it's already been cured.
Yahoo!
So, let's go back to our main topic and proceed as usual.
It's the Monokuma file!
Are there 2 files this time, or are they just combined into one?
See ya later!
I'll be waiting at the class trial. Do your best to investigate.
This cannot be.
Again, we have to do this again.
Silence.
We have no choice. Like last time, if this means one of us killed these 2,
Let me tell you this.
then we cannot let this be. Why do we have to do this?
Damn it.
Thinking like that won't do anything. We have to do this.
Damn it.
If we don't do anything, we'll all be executed.
What do you yearn for?
Abandon your overdependence and complaints this instant. These have no place in this world. But what about Nekomaru? What's going to happen to him? Is he not going to participate this time? Is that even allowed? Huh?
That That's weird.
That's strange. I'm crying. What happened to me? Bit of a relapse? Looks like lingering after effects of the despair disease. It's nothing for you to worry about. I'm glad you're so chipper about it.
Hey.
Are you okay?
Yep.
Fortunately, it seems like I have nothing to worry about.
This is bad.
Since you had the liar disease, your after effects could be lies. Maybe.
Leave it to me.
Okay. Do you know where he's at? Everyone must focus on investigating, so I must do my very best.
Alrighties.
I will definitely bring back Nekomaru and win everyone's trust. It seems we should leave Nekomaru to Monami. What about guarding this area? Do we still need it?
Damn it.
I'll stay. I still don't feel good yet. It's better if I stay here too, right? I should perform the autopsy again, right?
Damn right.
Then I'll leave that to you. Then let's get started, so we can end this nightmare for good. That's right. We need to end this. We need to finish this once and for all. I know there's no way we can believe that one of us did this, but for those two's sake, we need to find the truth, and then we need to end this nightmare once and for all.
Huh?
Okay, here we go.
Like, I've been putting up with this for a while.
Hey!
But why is it so damn hot in here? I hate being hot.
It's because your clothes are so smothering. No, it's not. The first time you were in here, you mentioned it was overwhelmingly hot.
I seriously can't stand it. I'll let you guys investigate this place.
I think I see a thermostat over there below or beside the pillar that Hyoko's attached to. And I think it says 86 degrees. And so Kazuichi left the music venue under a cloud of grumbling complaints. But it really is hot. In fact, it's swelteringly hot. Why is it this hot? No, before that, I need to check the Monokuma file first. There are two victims this time, Ibuki Miyoda and Hyoko Sayonji. Ibuki Miyoda's cause of death was a crushed windpipe as a result of choking. There are no other external injuries. Hyoko Sayonji's cause of death was blood loss due to her throat being slit by a sharp-edged tool. It appears her death was instant. I don't think that's possible to die instantly from a slit throat, no matter how slit your throat is. What the? Is this it? I already knew the cause of death from the beginning, so this isn't going to be a useful clue. Okay. It's strange. Why did the killer kill two people? If Hyoko were here when Hajime discovered Ibuki originally, I would say it looks like a murder-suicide, but she wasn't, so it's strange. And did Ibuki actually suicide? Or was she forced to do that? Huh? I mean, the more people you kill, the more clues you'll leave, right?
So,
I don't think it's really necessary to kill two people and take that kind of risk. I agree with that. Or was there a reason that they had to kill two people? Like someone stumbled in during the other one's murder? But Hyoko's body wasn't here the first time. A reason for killing two people? I mean, we also probably shouldn't assume that this is just one murder. That there's just one murderer, I guess would be the better way to say that. These could be two separate murders committed by two separate perpetrators. Regardless, something like this shouldn't be forgiven, so
I'll definitely find out.
the truth behind this case.
I think.
Seriously, I'd prefer if she had a more confident sounding catchphrase. All right.
Something like this.
It has happened once again. 2 of my cherished friends died at the same time. I cannot believe it.
How cruel.
This is the place where Ibuki sang for Fuyuhiko. Kyoko looked like she was having so much fun listening to her music. And now, those 2 are no longer here. Oh, such a tragedy. I understand how you feel, but please get a hold of yourself. 2 of our friends were killed. That's all the more reason why we can't just leave this alone, right?
So just as I thought.
We must do this then, for the sake of the 2 who have fallen. Yeah. Even I'm horrified of my power, of the eye of the Overlord. What the heck is this?
Nature, the collective will of the world.
You stupid fool. I cannot believe you haven't noticed that aberrant thing. What aberrant thing? Pitiful humans, they refuse to lift their heads up for fear of doubting the authenticity of the blue sky. Lift my head up, does he mean that there's something up there? Up here? It's just the stage. There's the candle. There's the broken monitor. I don't know what he's referring to. Let's just talk to everyone like I was doing, and then we'll get into looking at individual objects. Hey, are you okay? Are you still not feeling well? Huh? Yeah. I don't really get it, but when I think about Nekomaru, it's like my knees start shaking.
That's weird.
There's no way. I've got that kind of weakness. It'd probably go away if I battled a strong dude, but Nekomaru's not here. Nekomaru will definitely come back. You're right. I'm not sure I am, but we'll just be optimistic until we know for sure either way.
Hajime.
This might be impudent of me to ask, but will you listen to what I have to say? As annoying as you are at times helpful, so sure.
Hey,
I heard that you witnessed the incident from the very beginning, right? How did you hear that? Did Monokuma tell you that? Otherwise, how did you know? So what? Can you provide me with a summary of the incident? I need to reach the truth behind this incident for the sake of dedicating my body to an even greater hope. No.
wow.
Why? Don't make me repeat myself. No. This guy just wants to confuse us. There's no way I'm going to tell him what he wants to know.
How unfortunate.
I see. That's disappointing. Oh well. It's understandable though, really.
Damn right.
I honestly think it's a mistake. I think we should listen to Nagito, even though half of what he says is just bullshit. The other half is extremely useful. Hey, Hajime, take a look at this. What?
Huh?
Look what's in front of the door. This is a drumstick, right? Looks like it's broken. So that's what was holding the doors closed. They weren't actually locked. Which means if it's really true that there's no exit from this place, that there was someone already inside here when we arrived. What happened to it?
Like,
If something like this is in front of the door, you think it might be a really big clue? Why would this be a clue? It's what locked it's what was holding the doors shut.
hey,
Remember when we came back to the music venue? The door was locked when we tried to go inside, and the 4 of us charged into the door. But when I examined it, I found out that this door doesn't have a lock at all. What?
I get it.
The door is designed to be pushed open, and this is the shape of the handle. Yeah, they used it like a crossbar. If a stick was used to bar the door here, well, don't you think it would lock the door and keep it from opening? You mean, you think this drumstick was used to lock the door? The broken drumstick on the floor in front of the door should be proof of that. Then, how was the killer able to get out? They stayed hidden in here and then just slipped in amongst us at some point, unbeknownst to us. So, what this leads me to believe at this point is that they were busy stringing Hyoko up over there and needed more time to complete it, and barring the door with that drumstick gave them the time to do so.
Huh?
I mean, the music venue doesn't even have windows. This door is the only entrance. If they locked the door from the inside, the killer wouldn't be able to escape outside.
Like...
Maybe. The killer was still inside when we broke the door down to the music venue. And they waited until we are already at the scene of the crime to join us? That seems to be the case.
I get it.
You know, don't they use tricks like that a lot in mystery dramas and stuff? If that's the case, there might be evidence of that around here somewhere.
Damn it.
Alright, I'm definitely going to find it. I won't let the killer get away with this. The killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue, huh? Like he said, that might be possible, but
I've listened to the whole story.
good to know. Chiaki, that was a kinda cool entrance.
Well,
Besides the broken drumstick, I've also discovered something interesting. What is it?
see?
Look, there's a weird glob where the right and left door touch, see? You're right, what is this? It looks too firm to think it's rubber. Glue? Why would they need to glue the door shut and use the drumstick? Unless one of the two is a ruse of some sort.
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't look like rubber, but... As she said that, Chiaki bent down, scraped off the semi-transparent glob with her finger. Maybe you shouldn't eat glue? Why are you putting it in your mouth? It smells like workshop chemicals. Spit it out. Workshop? And this chewiness. I see. This thing may be a glob now, but that doesn't mean that it was a glob from the start. For instance, if it was originally a liquid that hardened into this, it might be possible to apply it directly and smooth it into the gaps of the door. What are you talking about? Thank you for not swallowing that. Just as I thought, it tastes nasty. Chiaki spat the glob out of her mouth and left the area. Besides that bit about the taste, it's okay to consider this some kind of clue, right? Semi-transparent glob. It's gotta be glue. Alright, that's weird. That's going to take some thought. There's something strange going on between the drumstick and the glue that's probably important. What? This column wasn't like this originally, right? With part of the black part ripped off? Or... It's nothing I can look at. Oh wait, did we... I didn't talk to Mikan, did I? Maybe I did? Hey, when did you realize Ibuki was missing? After leaving Nagito's room, I went to the on-call room, and that's when it came to me that I should go check on how everyone in the hospital is doing one more time before I go to sleep. And I went to the patient rooms and noticed that Ibuki was gone. so I quickly ran out of the hospital. So that's what happened. And then I saw Fuyuhiko in front of the hospital, so I asked him if he could help me look for Ibuki. That reminds me, where were you? I thought you were resting in the lobby. That is a long story. I'm sorry, it's not like I doubt you or anything. There's no way I doubt you because we've been together since this morning. You're right, we were together until you went to the on-call room. That's right, we were together until just a little before the morning Monokuma announcement. So, I don't doubt you, I'm telling the truth. Is it alright if I continue with my autopsy? If you talk to me again later, I'll tell you what I know. So please spare my life at least. What happened to not doubting me? Mikan's account. Okay. See, we talked to everyone, right? I did talk to Fuyuhiko. I'm pretty sure.
Anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Chiaki? Or the stage? Oh, we got to zoom in. Chiaki? With her arms crossed and a thoughtful look on her face, Chiaki was silently staring at the stage. Did something drop on the floor there? Nothing dropped. It's just dirty. Dirty?
Hey.
See? Take a close look at the floor.
See?
Blood. Sort of. Not really drag marks? It looks like a blood someone tried to clean up. I think, maybe. I guess it could be drag marks. You're right, there's a smudge as if something was wiped off. Wait, this isn't something. Is this a blood stain?
Yep.
Well, a blood stain isn't strange. Yoko's neck was slashed not far from here.
But still.
Rather, what's strange is, why did the killer try to hide it? Hide it?
So...
If they weren't trying to hide it, they wouldn't have bothered wiping it off. The reason the killer wiped off the blood stain, as long as the body is nearby, there's no way they'd be able to conceal the crime by wiping off a blood stain. Is the blood dry or is it still wet? So, what was the killer trying to hide? Okay. Candle. A massive candle positioned near the front of the stage. The dull light in that video must have been coming from this candle. A candle this huge might be perfect for lighting, but they didn't bother using a candle. They could have just used the normal stage lighting. I mean, a candle is sort of dramatic, I suppose. For what that matters. Yeah, the 86 degrees here. This looks like the music venue's AC unit. That's right, you might be able to adjust the hot air in the music venue with this. Alright, I should mess around with it a little like so. It's running as a heater? Over 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Now I know why it's so damn hot. I better turn off the heater for now. That should cool things off a little. Why would someone turn the heat up? The only reason I can think of is to make it harder for us to tell the actual time of death of the victims. Because being that hot would make them cool off much more slowly. See the controls? There's a control panel on the wing of the stage. It seems you can use this control panel to raise and lower the batten lighting on the ceiling. In fact, we use this to lower Ibuki's hanged body. Speaking of the lighting, the video of the music venue I saw, It had a dim candlelight ambience to it, and it didn't look like this lighting was used at all. But why didn't they use this lighting? Was there some reason that would have inconvenienced them?
So you have appeared.
I see. So you noticed too, Fiend. So it was the lighting you were talking about, but nobody saw the video but us. I guess you saw the candle? Huh? Noticed? So you didn't notice. Are those eyes just little glass balls? Take a good look at the batten lighting above your head. Have you not noticed that aberrant item? Well, I have now. It's right beside your hair. It's something hanging off the round end that's going around the column. Look at the batten lighting. You mean that? There's something that looks like black paper stuck to the batten lighting. It looks like the same material that's coating that column. So, you finally noticed. But I really can't see it from here. Should I lower the batten lighting one more time and...
I can see it!
There is no need.
Go, my 4 dark devas of destruction!
Go, Mirage Golden Hawk Jumpy. Now is the time for you to take flight. Feast your eyes upon the brave souls of my 4 dark devas of destruction. A hamster launched itself from Gundam's hand and ran up to the batten lighting on the ceiling in a flash. It started running around the stuck slip of paper in rapid circles. And then, the paper fluttered downward and was deftly caught by Gundam. Did you see that? Behold the power of the ultimate evil eye wielder.
Wow!
That is amazing. I have never seen a hamster do tricks.
How pitiful.
They're my 4 dark devas of destruction. Hamsters are merely their temporary form. So what's with that paper?
Fine.
It seems to be some kind of thick paper, though it does not have any special spells scribed onto it.
That was close.
It appears it's nothing useful. I beg to differ. It's definitely relevant. No, that's not it. There's no doubt this is some kind of clue. I mean, the fact that it was stuck in a place like that, no matter how we think about it, is too unnatural. Scrap of thick paper. Alright. I guess we look at Hyoko's body now. Hyoko's body is suspended against the pillar on the side of the stage. She's wrapped against the pillar with duct tape, and she looks like she was forced to stand upright. Damn it, who did this? According to the Monokuma file, her cause of death was a slit throat. Her neck looks like it stopped bleeding, probably because of the duct tape wrapped around it. But why is Hyoko's kimono like this? Yeah, that bow is generally not in the front, right? That's supposed to be in the back? Her kimono is all disheveled. Also, her sash is tied in the front. Did the killer do this? But when did the killer kill Hyoko? When I first discovered Ibuki's body, I didn't see Hyoko's body here. So if this is an accurate representation of us first walking in here, that piece of paper is still hanging up there. I can see it now. Huh. In the column on the left, the paper is only partially covering it. If that's the case, Hyoko was killed. It must have been during the time I was getting everyone before I came back here. But that was barely 10 minutes ago. Is it really possible that the killer killed Hyoko and taped her up in such a short amount of time? I mean, she could have been dead previously and was just taped up there after we left. Even if it is possible, whoever did it would have had a narrow window of time to do so. Because the killer must be someone who doesn't have an alibi during that time, right?
Hey!
Oh, Hajime, do you have a minute? No, you're in the way.
Now.
I don't wish to be in your way at all, but there's something I really need your help with. Help?
Actually,
If you look closely, there's an unnatural shape bulging from inside Hyoko's kimono. So I was thinking she might be hiding something. Or had something hidden on her. Wait, hold on. Don't tell me you want to search inside Hyoko's kimono. I mean, we got to put societal niceties behind us at this point, Hajime.
huh?
That's exactly it.
Why?
Well, it would have been a problem if she were alive, but she's dead now, you know? Don't mess with me. Are you saying there's no problem with that now that she's dead? Fine, you don't want to do it. I'll just have to ask someone else.
Hey!
Akane!
Yo!
Yo, what's up?
Hey,
Well, there's something I want you to do for me. It looks like there's something inside Hyoko's kimono, so can you feel around for that?
What?
Huh? I don't really understand, but I just gotta check Hyoko's kimono, right?
thanks.
Thank you, Akane. Helping each other is such a wonderful thing.
Now then.
Let's see. Akane reached through the duct tape, binding Hyoko as she stuck her hand inside her kimono.
That's weird.
Damn it, she's tied up so tight, I can't really reach with my hand. Maybe we should cut her down? Oh wait, hold on.
Yo!
A key. There's something. Is this what you were looking for? Is this a key?
Perhaps.
It looks different than the keys to the cottage, so this may be the key to her motel room. The key to her motel room, huh?
But
If her key was so deep inside her kimono that it'd be hard to remove, then it's very unlikely that the killer tampered with this evidence.
isn't that right?
Because if this is a trap, they would have put it more toward the front of her kimono so we'd notice it easier. I mean, I don't know that I buy that logic, but sure. Which means we can conclude that this is something Hyoko had with her all along. Motel room key. I mean, it's easy to test to see if it opens the room that she was staying in.
Hey,
Oh, also, it's not like I'm adding to that or anything. But you looked like you were curious about the condition of Hyoko's body, right, Hajime? Of course, that's why I'm investigating. It's true, there are several mysteries regarding her body.
well,
Just hear me out for a second. Out of all those mysteries, what I think is the strangest is
see?
the way they wrapped her body with the duct tape. It's almost like they were trying to hide the wound on Hyoko's neck, don't you think? Maybe? What would be the point of that, though? Hide the wound on her neck? I don't really know if that was their true intention, but I guess it's a big help for our investigation. The reason for the low volume of blood is because the duct tape is acting as a compress, right? No. The reason for the low volume of blood is the blood that was spilled on the stage has been cleaned away, and bodies don't bleed out when they're dead. If her body was left alone after her throat was slit, the surrounding area would be a sea of blood. I mean, if she was still alive, it would be. After she's completely gone and her heart is stopped beating, then it wouldn't happen that way. And there's already what appears to be a semi-large pool of blood that was cleaned away. A sea of blood, huh? 2 dead bodies floating in a sea of blood. That's enough to make anybody faint. I mean, I guess. See, we looked at the candle. The stepladder? The stepladder is tipped over on its side. There's blood on the stepladder. Why is there blood on the stepladder? This must be the stepladder that Ibuki used in the video I saw. Isn't that a blood stain?
See?
Look, there's blood around the left side of the stepladder. As I recall, Ibuki didn't have any external injuries. If that's the case, then it must be Hyoko's blood. And it happened after Ibuki hanged herself. Or was forced to hang herself, or after it happened. Because in the video, we didn't see blood on the stepladder, and that's the side that would have been facing us.
Yep.
That's the only thing I can think of. The bloodstain that probably belongs to Hyoko is on the left side of the stepladder. What does it mean? Well, it means that Ibuki died first. Probably, anyway. I mean, there are other ways that the blood could get there after the fact. It could have been planted or whatnot. Okay. The curtain? There's a black curtain hanging at the far side of the stage. This curtain, it's not wide enough. It can't reach from one edge of the stage to the other.
Huh?
It's not really a full-length curtain. This curtain wasn't originally here, right? If it was, it's strange that it doesn't fit properly. It was probably obtained from the furniture section of the supermarket. See, the back of the curtain is taped for temporary use, just like the curtain at the supermarket. So you're saying someone took the time to actually bring that curtain from the supermarket?
So...
If they went that far, this was probably something that the killer really needed for this crime. Why did they need it? Who knows? Well, it wouldn't be a mystery if the answers came easy. No, that's true. Music venue curtain, so it's not the original curtain that was here. Gotcha. The hemp bag? Ibuki had a hemp bag on her head and was hanging from the ceiling. But why did she have a hemp bag on her head? Wait, huh? Yeah, that's the bag from the theater. That hemp bag, upon further inspection, there's a Monami decal on the fabric. It looks like this isn't just a normal bag. Okay. It's the rope that was tied to the batten lighting on the ceiling. Ibuki hanged herself with this rope and died. From what I can tell, it looks like a regular length of rope with no unnatural features. But despite the fact that this music venue has a storage room, there shouldn't have been any rope in there. Which means, was it obtained from the supermarket? Did the killer bring it from there? That means anybody could have obtained this rope, and it means it'd be difficult to use this as a clue. I wonder if that's true. Huh? No, I just noticed a little something. Is it okay if I confirm it?
Hey!
Excuse me, Mikan. Do you have a moment? What's happened? There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right?
Well...
Yes, she had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself.
I see.
So Ibuki died by hanging herself. That was obvious the moment we discovered the body. You might not have seen it, but we all saw that she hanged herself. You're right. Yep, I got it. I mean, there was a possibility that she could have been killed in some other way, I suppose, because we didn't see her actually hang herself in the video. It went black before that actually happened. So she could have been killed and then hung up there after she was dead. So this rope won't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search another place. Jeez. As usual, I have no idea what he's up to. Which is both a good and a bad thing. Alright. And then Ibuki's body seems to be it. Ibuki's body lay atop the stage. She's wearing the hospital gown she was wearing when she was sick. Huh? What's this on Ibuki's feet? Okay, so that's contradictory to our theory that Ibuki died first. Because that's what the blood on the stepladder seemed to indicate. But if Ibuki died first, then how could she have gotten the blood on her soles? This is very, very interesting. I didn't notice when she was hanging, but the soles of her feet are dirty. It's blood, right? But there shouldn't be any external injuries on Ibuki if that's the case. This blood belongs to someone else. Yup. So, if that's Hyoko's blood, then Hyoko died first. Okay? Yeah, I think we're going to need to just keep pressing on before I can make sense of some of these things.
Damn right.
Hey, Hajime, can I talk to you for a sec? You already discovered the body before you met up with us, right? Yeah, at first. I didn't know it was Ibuki because of that hemp bag, though. But I knew right away she was dead since she was hanging from that rope. I mean, she might not have been completely dead at that point. If, she could have been unconscious from the lack of oxygen.
Like...
Which means Ibuki must have died before Hyoko was tied up. Maybe before she was tied up, but not before she was killed.
Well,
that helps. There's no time of death written in the Monokuma file this time. Think that's probably thanks to the heat. So I wasn't really sure who died first. It's true, their estimated time of death wasn't written in the Monokuma file this time. But I should know when Ibuki died because I personally saw it. Yeah, maybe? I wonder about that, though. In that video, Ibuki was climbing the stepladder on her own, so right after that... Wait, hold on. If Ibuki climbed that stepladder and died right after, does that mean she committed suicide? No, that's impossible. Because even if Ibuki committed suicide, it doesn't explain Hyoko's death afterward. Well, I mean... I think this is all staged. I mean, from the fact that Hyoko's body appeared afterwards and everything, and the stepladder's different than what we saw in the video. There's blood on it now. I think this is meant to look like a murder-suicide, to look like Ibuki killed Hyoko and then killed herself, but I don't think that's what happened. And now I doubt the veracity of the video. The blood on the stepladder proves that something's up with it. And the blood on her soles seems to point to Hyoko dying first. Yeah. There's a lot of complex stuff going on here. 2 different deaths happened at the same time. There's no way that's a coincidence. No, I agree with that. I think that's everything on the stage, right? Yeah. There's still the storage room and the monitor, though. But those will need to wait until next time. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, let me know in the comments and by leaving a like below. And of course, subscribe if you'd like to see more in the future. I have been Tevaron, and until next time, friends, be excellent to each other.
Danganronpa.